got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
The Dogs are barking and growling and trying to hold him here on third down. Wants to throw. It's Addison. He's got an open man. And he's brought down after a nice gain. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? The jet sweep pass. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Fires to the middle. Got his man downfield. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. Alabama rolling quickly downfield, set up with another first down. Looking to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Aurora. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's
turning it on. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Alabama trying to cash in on this red zone trip. On the move. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. This is a designed run. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3.
And this is the area of the field where it gets really, really tough. Because the red zone, you know you got to run the football more. Well, this defense is #1 in the nation against the run. So I look for this offense to be more physical, be creative, try to find ways to run the ball against this defense that is so dynamic.
And they'll get him down inside the 5, but this offense powering toward a score. Now on fourth down, they'll settle for a field goal try. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good. Kicker tried to tack a few more on the scoreboard, guys, and couldn't do it. So Georgia's offense will take the field for the first time. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
The Bulldogs come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Off play action. Pulls it in. It's Cross. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. In their own territory, no problem. 4th and inches, and they'll go for it. Across the 45. It's a fumble. And they recovered their own fumble, but they'll still have to give up the football, a turnover on downs.
And those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. They'll make the stop, and he gets 4 on the play. Balls at the 25. They've moved it to the 25, but now facing a 3rd and long. He powers his way ahead, gets 3, but they're still looking at 4th and 2. On 4th down, they could boot the field goal, but looks as if they'll go for it. Off the RPO, throw right, looking for the chains. Will not get there. A 4th stop. Now we'll hang on here. The coach is calling timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied and the timeout is gone. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Looking to throw, it's Addison. Lets it fly on the move. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. And after the interception, able to get it in plus territory, taking it back to the 41.
And what a great job by the defense that time. Cover 1, man coverage. And did you see how everybody was impressed? When you press receivers, you disrupt their timing. You get your hands on them at the line of scrimmage. You jam them. And it completely disrupts the quarterback and his thought process. And that time, that was a big reason that ball got INT'd.
And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. To the air on 1st down. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. And the Dogs have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. Here comes the heat. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Motion from the wideout. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. Georgia sends out the punt team. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone and it'll be a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They'll try the run. Got the 1st down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. He had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. The pull and throw off the RPO. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. Motion from the wide receiver. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. At the 35, he's loose. That is just a gargantuan play as he has it all the way down to the 12. The Crimson Tide rolling on the ground, tries to keep momentum going. He'll do it himself. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Looking for a man. It's Addison. Fires into the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. It's good. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0. So Alabama takes the lead into the quarter break. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. They've switched into the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the 2nd. Stadium buzzing, kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. They're looking for any type of offense to try to get this thing going down 3-0. Got it in the middle, it's crossed. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. And the rush will get to him at the 25. And it is hardly a big surprise that this Alabama defense is hitting hard and making their presence felt in the backfield.
Yeah, it's what they built their brand on. They built it on physicality and stopping the run, and you've seen over the last several years, too. After they do that, they come after your quarterback, and they try to get that sucker on the ground.
A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
I love the decision by the quarterback. He found the open man, just don't love the throw. Got to be a little bit more accurate, make it easier on your target.
Oh, he's ready to take a shot. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Unloads to the wideout. Connection to the right. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the 1st down. They've got it at the 40. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. Grab behind the line. It's Jones. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the 1st down. And the Bulldogs kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. They'll move the wide receiver. Off the play fake on 1st down. Wants to throw. Complete to the left. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. 1st and goal from the 9. The Dogs had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. Looking for the goal line. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Instead of opting for the chip shot field goal attempt and tying the game, these guys want to take the lead. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. Gives it on the option. Found a little space. He'll pick up 6 of the 14 as they have room to operate.
Love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
To the air, it's Addison. Makes the grab over the middle. Alabama will get the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the ground with the back. Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain. Got 3 on 1st down and 2nd and 7. They go to the ground. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. Alabama with a 1st and 10 here. Draw play, quarterback keeps it. And he moved it slightly forward. Defense played it well. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Caught near the sticks, it's Aurora. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. Fires to the right. Got him downfield. Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23. Just moments ago, Alabama was feeling the shadow of its own goalpost, and now the Tide generating momentum. He's got it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Alabama! If you're able to move the ball in a drive like that, the most overrated stat in football would be field position.
Agreed, and I think confidence is big right now after that last drive. To be able to flip the field like that, not just do it, but go down and score a touchdown. Running and throwing. For this offense now moving forward in this game, that last drive is going to pay big dividends.
He'll try to tack on one more. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the SEC. Oklahoma is currently ahead early in this one, but they just haven't been able to really pull that schooner ahead offensively. They're up by 7 over Vanderbilt. We'll keep an eye on things until the final horn in a game that could shake things up a bit in the SEC.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again.
And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Bunch formation for these receivers. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. They get to him as he throws. And the incomplete pass lets this defense get the ball back for its own in great field position. They are so close to a score they can smell it on the first play of the drive. 1st and goal. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Bama! Quick strike through the air for the score. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They add insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be concerned. If we're a little bit down, listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
Under fire. He gets the job done, picking up the 1st down, then getting down. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking downfield on 1st down. He uncorks a bullet to the right. Intercepted. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. A little over 20 seconds to play in the half as they take it on 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Addison. Quick strike complete. Bringing it back. Oh, what a cut! He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Wants to throw on first down. Quickly complete. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Alabama with a multitude of options on second and short. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Caught over the middle. It's Coates. He'll get it all the way down to the 8-yard line, and the defense is feeling the heat. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. And he'll boot one from the right hash. He ought to be able to navigate that angle from this distance. Smashes it between the uprights. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Coverage team there to make the stop. They avoid disaster, and that's the end of the first half. Alabama ready to put a boot to it to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. They come into this third quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece. I know this is coach speaking, very simple. I score, I get a stop. I score, I can get back in this game, but it's got to be one drive at a time.
It's going to have to be, but I think the mindset offensively is we're probably going to have to score every time we get it because our defense has been struggling. They have not been getting a lot of stops, so this is a critical drive here for this offense.
So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. Another delay of game penalty. This is just sloppy.
Delay of game. Offense.
Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there.